So this week we're talking about the film Frida, based on the life story of Frida Kahlo, who was a Mexican painter who really used her pain and experiences used it as an influence for her art. So when discussing her lives from her when she was young, when she had her accident, and when she met her husband Diego, their journey together, the struggles in the marriage, and the struggles in her health, her beliefs in the communist ideals, their political journey, all the way to the end, where pretty much was just bedridden, but her art was finally recognized in an exhibition in her country of Mexico. But really, the thing that defined Frida was after her accident, how she started taking an inwards view and started painting a lot of her self-portraits. It's what she's mostly famous for, her self-portraits and all this, as people describe as surreal paintings. Although she would often say, no, it wasn't surreal. It wasn't a surreal style. She was just painting her reality, and it makes her somewhat shaman-like. Her view inside and her psychological journey and painting it and expressing it for the outside world. And it's something that was also noted in the film, where Diego said like he could only paint things that he saw around him, whereas Frida had an extraordinary ability, and in this case her extraordinary ability, being able to view deep inside herself and express her reality in such a way that it looks like it's surreal. And her paintings, when you look at them, it's like you may turn your head and wonder what's going on here, but it's honestly what she felt was her reality and her pain, and trying to emote it to the outside world. And since this module we're discussing storytellers and shamanism and all this thing, but in a sense this film serves that storyteller purpose. Frida's paintings or her diary, it serves a storytelling purpose, because it conveys her reality, it conveys a story, and what she's seen around her. But this film does the same thing, and as was noted in the lecture, was part of the reason that she was revitalized, that she became more well known, and this was done through a different art. Her art was through painting and surrealism, but this was done through filmography. And it was interesting, because at points, yes, it looks like a regular movie, and then it takes this surrealistic attitude, especially during the scene where the surgery was being performed on her, where everything turned into skeletons and everybody's looking at her, and in different points in the movies, it takes this surrealistic approach, as perhaps an homage to Frida Kahlo, but also as its own artistic representation being conveyed. As for the historical accuracy of the film, I'm pretty sure some artistic liberties were taken, as all films tend to do, as was the case with Amistad. But probably everything that was shown, there was artistic. I know one of the things that was not confirmed is that there's always been a discussion whether Frida Kahlo has a Jewish descent or not. And in the movie, affirmatively says yes, the father is a German Jew. So the artistic liberties being taken with the film here and there, which is part of the art of filmmaking. It's based on a true story, not a true story. So the story when the film further emphasized the story of Frida Kahlo for the generation of, not today, but of the generation that was around when the movie was released.